my channel. Today's video is going to be on this cut crease that I have going on today. It's super easy. I know it's like intimidating, but it's so simple. I promise you, you need like the least amount of products, like 3 eyeshadows, some eyeliner, if you have some concealer, and you're good to go. So if you want to learn how I achieve this look, then just keep on watching.
Alright guys, so let's jump right into it. I'm going to take a small angled brush and I'm going to start carving out my crease and where I want it. I'm going to use the shade Raw Sienna from the Modern Renaissance palette. Now you don't have to be that precise with this shade because it's going to serve kind of like as our transition color. And then we're going to go ahead and buff it out. Just make sure to keep looking straight into the mirror to make sure that, you know, at least you've got your crease lines going in the same direction. But again, we'll go in later with a darker shade, which you will have to be more precise with, but with this one, not as much. So this is the part where we're going to start blending this shade out, and I'm using the Morphe M222 brush, and I'm just going back and forth, blending it out. Make sure, like, the key to this look is to blend, like blend until your arm falls off. And then we're going to move on to the darker shade. So the dark shade I'm going to use is from the same palette. It's called Cypress Umber. And I'm going to take the exact same brush, the e.l.f. small angled brush, and go over where we drew the Raw Sienna line. That's where we're going to go over with this shade. So this is the darker shade I was talking about that you do have to be a little bit more precise with. But if you do mess up, don't worry about it. We still have one more chance to fix it, which is going to be with the concealer. So here I'm going again with the Morphe 222 brush, and I'm going to start buffing out that dark shade. Blend again until your arm falls off. So the final crease should look something like this, well blended. And we're going to move on to the last step for the cut crease, which is going to be the concealer. Here I'm taking my Bare Minerals concealer, and I'm taking a really small brush, like a little flat brush, and I'm going to go ahead and start carving out the bottom part of the crease. So this is the part where I was telling you that you can correct any mistakes, you can straighten up the line, whatever you need to do, this is where you would do it. Okay, to set the concealer, I went in with a little bit of Golden Ochre, which mainly the shade I used was Golden Ochre, and then a little bit of the Tempera shade, and I put that on the crease. I patted it down just to set the concealer and so it won't budge. Now I did open my eyelids a little bit, and here I am fixing it. The concealer kind of smeared on me before I set it, so just, you know, tweak it, touch it up, whatever you need to do. Then I'm going to do the exact same thing to the other eyelid, and that's it. It's super easy. I try to use like 2 to 3 brushes at most and one single palette just to make it easier for you guys. So this is kind of going to be like a double wing cut crease. I took the shade Gold Rush from Urban Decay. It's the razor sharp eyeliner, liquid eyeliner, and it's so beautiful. Ugh, like, you do not know how much I wish my camera would pick this up, but this shade is so beautiful. It literally looks like liquid gold. And I'm just going to go over the crease, like the top part of the crease. Now for the bottom wing, I went in with the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner, and I just went ahead and did my liner, and I really extended this wing out further out than what I usually do, just because when you do a cut crease, I feel like your wing needs to be intense and sharp. Now that we're finishing up our eyeliner, we're going to work on the bottom lash line. I'm going to go in with the shade Venetian Red, all from the same palette, just to make it even more easier for you guys. So again, I'm going in with Venetian Red with a small little tapered brush, and I'm going to apply that to the lash line and buff it out. And then to define the lash line even more, I'm going to go in with a darker shade, which is the same Cypress Umber, with a small angled brush, and really get it as close to the lash line, waterline as I can. And sorry guys, if you guys hear like horns honking or whistles in the background, it's my son. He's watching Thomas the Train. But anyways, let's move on to the waterline. Now I'm taking my Makeup Forever Aqua XL eye pencil in the number shade. It's a brown, but it's like number M60. And these are so good. Like if you're looking for a pencil that doesn't budge, I definitely recommend these. Now we're going to move on to the face. I'm going to take the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation in the shade number 4 and just work that into the skin. And then we will move on to concealer. For concealer, I'm going to use the same one I used on the crease. It's the Bare Minerals Bare Skin concealer in the shade medium, and I'm just going to conceal my under eyes and highlight like my nose, my forehead, my chin, and that's it. And then work it, and then we'll set it with the Airspun powder. So here is the Coty Airspun powder I'll be using to set my under eyes. Now I'm just going to set my under eyes, but I'm going to leave it while we work on the rest of the face. So I'm going to go in with bronzer. I'm going to take my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer and start bronzing up the face. Now I didn't remove the translucent powder yet, just because I wanted to really set my concealer and make sure it doesn't budge throughout the day. So here I'm just bronzing up the face, and I'm also going to highlight. Now for highlight, I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hill highlight, and I believe it's So Hollywood. Let me double check for you guys. Yeah, So Hollywood Illuminator. And just give myself some highlight. And I'm going to go in again with the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil powder and contour my nose. Then I'm going to take my Makeup Revolution blush palette in Sugar and Spice, and I'm going to take the first shade from the first row and also a little bit of the first shade from the second row as well. Then I'm going to take Max Fix Plus and spray that all over my face and go in with highlighter again, just because I love the intensity of a highlight. Then I'm going to clean up my bronzer line and my blush line, just because I felt like it was a little messy. So this just cleans it up and gives it a more sharper appearance. Then I'm going to go in to lipstick. So I'm using ColourPop's liquid lipstick in the shade Trap. I love this shade. Especially because later on you'll see that I'm going to go in with a lip gloss, and this lip gloss combination with this lipstick is amazeballs. Now here I'm just wiping off the excess translucent powder, and I'm going to move into eyelashes. And the eyelashes I'll be using today are from Salon Perfect, and they're the Demi Wispies. This is my first time trying them. I'm not sure how I feel about them. They're okay. I do prefer the Ardell ones though over these. So this is where I top off my lipstick with the Buxom White Russian lip gloss, and that completes this look, guys.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you on the flip side.